Hi. It has been like 5 days since I posted really. I posted a short um so the problem with my editing software, right? Hi, I'm Tara. Oops. This is my vlog, my unfiltered vlog, documenting my story, my journey. Welcome. If you have not subscribed, please feel free to do so. I appreciate all of you guys that have tuned in with me. I have really, I, there is so much that has happened within the last, I want to say 2 weeks. And I am like really grateful. Like I really am. Like I am currently I'm currently dealing probably one of the hardest experiences that I've had, one of them, because I am shifting. So I decided to no longer be on assistance. And the reason why I made that decision is because I didn't want to keep energetically capping myself when it comes to the type of karma that America is going to be dealing with. The American, the U.S. corporation, not the Americans, but the U.S. corporation is going to be dealing with a lot of karma. And I decided to detach myself from that karma because I didn't sign up for it. I didn't sign up for a president who does not really care about how his people feel about his decision making. I didn't sign up for that. So I am clearing myself of any karma that has to come with that. So I decided that I wanted to disconnect from the U.S. corporation in that manner. Now, granted, because the whole situation with the taxes, I still have not gotten to that level yet where I want to separate, because that's like complete sovereignty. You know what I mean? That's complete sovereignty, and I have not gotten to that level yet, but I can at least, you know, separate myself via not having food stamps and not having Medicaid. I want regular. I just want to be able to like support my life, and I feel like if I'm constantly depending on a corrupt government to support my life, you know how they say all money ain't good money. You know how to say that. That's that's like what I not kind of that is like how I feel about the U.S. corporation right now. So I have separated myself from that, and yes, it is a little bit of a not. I won't say struggle. I would say it's eye opening. It's really eye opening because I have been on assistance for so long that I didn't worry about the things like food. I didn't worry about food. Food wasn't something that I thought about because I'm like, we got it, we good. We got the stamps. It's good. But when you're like shifting and you want to be able to tap into your inheritance, your financial inheritance, and you want to be able to be like, okay, spirit, I am trusting in you, Mother, Father, Creator. I'm trusting in you, Spirit Team. I'm trusting in you. I've been doing the spiritual work. I have been cleansing. I've been organizing myself. I've been trying to get, if something even smells off, I'm figuring out how I can clean it or detox it in some type of way, because I want to be as close to the Most Highs as I possibly can. As close to, and if that means that I need to respect the planet a little bit more by just going outside and talking to her, then I'm willing to do that. Okay? So in this particular situation that I'm in, it has opened my eyes tremendously, probably more than I feel like I have ever had my eyes open. And I say that because I'm spending more time. I'm spending more time in the elements, and because I'm spending more time in the element, with Gaia, I feel the bitter cold. Like I can feel it. I don't think I have ever felt cold this bitter before. Like it's so freaking bitter. Not calling Mother Gaia get bitter, calling the energy in the cold that is in this area bitter. And I'm like, I don't know parts. I don't know parts of that bitter ass shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to be cussing on here. My bad. That's the only cuss word you're gonna hear from me tonight. I'm like, I don't want to be in the energy of being bitter. I'm not interested in that. That's not my energy. Because you can always change the way that you're feeling. You know what I mean? Like, you are the one that has control over your existence. You are the one who has control over the way that you react to whatever happens. And I've said that before in a previous video that I tried to post, but they copyright, they did a copyright strike on it and took my video down. You ain't had to block my stuff like that. It was rude, but it's all good. It's all good. Being a melanated woman like myself, I am used to dealing with blockages, but we are so glad that we know how to clear them. We are so glad and grateful and absolutely ecstatic that we know how to clear them. Okay? And so because we know how to clear them, we don't really fear them as much as we used to. We just know when something is happening. Usually the way that I know that I have somebody that's trying to push a blockage onto my life is I will be constipated. My body, it'll hit my body first. It'll hit my body first. And I will have the toughest time using the bathroom. And I'm like, well, why am I having a hard time using the bathroom? This is not normal for me because I eat spinach. I may eat noodles, but I do be eating spinach. So, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, why is there a blockage going on? So that's the first time that's the first sign that I know when I'm dealing with a blockage. I'm playing with my pen because I have ADHD. The second sign that I know I have a blockage is that money will start trickling in. That's a problem. I don't like money. I don't like it. I like it to pour. Okay. Let's say that. I like it to pour. And I like for it to be simple. I like for money to be simple. It's just, what was that? What was that? I don't know what that was. Are you okay? Boxes. Are you okay? Okay. Okay. So, like, I like for it to pour in, especially if I'm putting forth effort and I am putting forth the work that it takes to get these results. I do expect for it to pour in. So that's how I know when I am dealing with spiritual warfare. So I am not in the energy of really caring about when someone attempts to stop me or slow me down in any form or fashion, because it's bigger than me. And at this point, I'm used to it. So now it's kind of like, okay, well, you know how you remember that like really viral video where they were talking about it was like it was like a guy that jumps off of somewhere, and he's like, she's talking, the lady's talking, and then he's like, ah, and then she's like, but anywhere, girl. That's how I feel when somebody is trying to push blockages towards my way. I'll be like, okay, carry it on. For real. Why? Because I don't care anymore. I don't have the energy to care. I have the energy to transmute that shit into creativity and make it happen. That's the only energy I have. I don't have any energy for anything else. I ain't got energy for no drama. I don't have energy for no extra BS. I don't have energy for any of it. Why? Because I have given so much of my life away. I've given so much of my life away. And because I've given so much of my life away, I'm like, now I feel like I need to protect it. I feel like I need to protect my peace. I need to protect my life the best way that I can because I have tried to connect with people, tried to bond with people, tried to be, community with people, and they just can't. They don't know how to act right. They do not know how to act right. They don't. And it's just like, I know that someone has said that I'm a mirror. When people see me, they see themselves, and it freaks them out, and that's the reason why they be tripping. But that's not my fault. I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. Okay? If something is my fault, I'm going to hold myself accountable for it. If something is my fault, I'm definitely going to hold myself accountable, and I'm going to say, yes, that was my fault. But if it's not my fault, I'm not willing to carry those burdens anymore. I'm really, really not. I'm really not. Like, if it's not my fault, I don't have any more left in me. Like, I have to pour into me now. I don't have a choice, because my mother, she poured into everyone. She poured into everyone all the time. All the time. And she didn't pour into herself as much as she should have. She wasn't able to pour into herself the way that she could have. And it manifested in the form of illness. And it took her out of here. So I learned from her mistakes, and I'm not going to keep over giving anymore. Why? Because it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So now I'm giving to myself. I'm loving myself. I can love everyone from a distance. But at this present time, I'm doing this for me so that I can do it for others as well. So I could teach people how to love yourself past your pain, and how to be able to fight in spiritual warfare. Because I know that it's powerful. It's very powerful to be able to protect yourself. So I appreciate all of you guys that have tuned in and listened to my little rant. I haven't posted in a while. I'm figuring out the software for the post. I was editing it. I have like a month's worth of content in this one video, and I have been trying to edit it and like clip it up, and it's an hour long, so it's taken me longer than I expected. And then I've had other things, like other projects that I was working on too. So yeah, I appreciate all you guys that have connected with me. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to connect with me. There's more links that will be placed soon. I'm going to see if they approved me. I believe that they did approve me to be able to put my link in the bio. So I'll do that. I'll put my links in there. Hopefully they'll let me. It should let me now that I believe it's been reviewed. So they should be able to let me do that. So I appreciate you guys. I will talk with y'all later. Peace.